So, here's the interesting thing about this, The 49ers have been very successful when it comes to undrafted free agents. What is the position that they excel mostly? Running back, right? That is exactly how they get the most out of. If that's the case, why do we draft running backs? Why not just get one undrafted? Why not just get the best undrafted free agent and outbid the team that really values that undrafted free agent and take them to our roster? But that's not the case. In the past, San Francisco has always been successful when it comes to undrafted running backs under this regime. Like, for example, Jeff Wilson. He came in as an undrafted free agent and became a mainstay in San Francisco. You saw it with Matt Breida. He came in as an undrafted free agent and been on our roster for a couple of years. But he was a very successful story. He was very productive. Then you look at a guy like Raheem Mostert, who's kind of been undrafted but been coming from team to team. But he had a good career in San Francisco to where he kind of became a successful story. And now he's been successful in Miami. But he was a great story because he was cut from different teams. And eventually, under Shanahan, he became a star. And it's crazy. Then you look at Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason, for God's sakes, was undrafted. He should have been drafted, period. But he outplayed the running backs who were drafted early in the draft. Like you had Ty Davis-Price and Trey Sermon, who should have got more opportunities to begin with. But honestly, Jordan Mason made a strong case to make the roster over these guys. And it's crazy. So the Niners have been very successful in that area. So I just keep asking myself, why do we not just stop drafting running backs, We don't need to get one. But that's just how they try. But now you look at it this way. Corey Kiner is just another story. He's going to make the roster. I can guarantee you that. What you're going to see in training camp and what you're going to see in the preseason, and you're probably going to see a lot of clips from these Niners reporters. They're probably going to put a lot of those videos and say, oh, you guys need to check out Corey Kiner. He's having a great camp. Or you're going to say, oh, he's having a great preseason. I mean, Corey Kiner is going to have a great training camp and preseason to the point where the Niners cannot cut this guy. Even if they try to stash him on the practice squad, there's going to be a team that's going to take this guy. So you're better off keeping this guy, honestly. I mean, the only undrafted running back that probably wasn't that successful was Corey Schrader. But it was whatever, But they mostly been successful with a lot of these undrafted running backs. Compare the difference between Jordan James, who we drafted in the 5th round, and you watch both the tapes between Corey Kiner and Jordan James. They are very similar in a way. But the difference is Corey Kiner is tough to tackle compared to what you get with Jordan James. When you try to see how he runs, Corey Kiner runs a little faster than what his 40 time seems. When you watch Jordan James run, it really translates to the 4.5 speed. But when you tackle that guy, he probably more than likely will be tackled, in my opinion. But if you try to tackle Corey Kiner with one person, he's like a bowling ball. No disrespect, he kind of reminds me a little bit like Frank Gore. And I'm not going that far. But in our system, he would look like Frank Gore in this offense, the way he runs. And the interesting part about him is you're just going to see a lot of that stuff. So it wouldn't be a surprise if this guy makes the roster as a number 3 running back or the number 4. There's going to be a chance he's going to make that roster. He has a stronger chance to make the roster. He has a stronger chance to have more playing time than Jordan James. I can guarantee you that. It wouldn't be a shocker if he actually outplays Garendo, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I think the best case scenario is he'll be the number 3 running back, just from my understanding. You're going to see what he does in the preseason. He's going to have some good performance and all that stuff. And all you're going to see from all these Niner content creators who are reporters, they're just going to say, oh, yeah, this guy is better than Jordan James. And they're going to just keep this trend going. It's been a common thing. So you're going to hear from those guys. Don't say I told you so. But you're going to hear that trend. It's going to be a trend. So I might as well just put it out there before they even say something. So don't say I warned you, but Corey Kiner is that sleeper. You guys need to watch him. So check it out, watch his film, and watch what you compare with Jordan James. You know what I mean?